If I had to rewind a clock back to the 90s when I was in high school and how I used to get in trouble for sometimes having handhelds in school from game to those Tiger games, crazy. If I was to replace those handhelds just to get in trouble for it, the Miyoo Mini would have been that handheld. Straight up. I have a second one, but I'll get into that later on down the road. But this will definitely be the one right here. And I did an update for this, and I'm gonna get into it. Wow, let's go. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribe. It's always a big help. This little device right here has a really sweet secret that you could just hold like deep in your heart. Let's put it that way. I'm telling you right now, this handheld is amazing. I did an update for OnionOs, okay? And oh my goodness. Now, I did a video before when I first got it, unboxed it, all that kind of good stuff, talk about specs and test it out. But I decided to go ahead and just like, you know what? It's been a while. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to update it. And this time I added a few extra things. I worked on box art. I started tampering around with stuff, and I just did an update because, you know, when you go online and like, you know, and you go study about like, you know, some of the updates that they have, you want to update it. Of course you want to update, because the fact is there's extra features that, well, I didn't have before, that I haven't got a chance to use. And not only that, and there was features that was, and then not only that, I just feel like it, you know what I'm saying, the V2 was basically in those early stages to where they was trying to figure things out and get things going for the V2, because the other one, they had everything going on for that one. So I didn't get a chance to really like see all the, but far as the funness goes, the games goes, I was deep in it, deep in having fun on this thing. I mean, the picture and everything. This is the reason why I wanted to make this video, and I didn't want to be, you know, talk to you guys too long about this one. My thing is, it was about checking out some of these games that just like in the lineup, you know, that you can play on this device. Seriously, I mean, there's different features when it comes down to when you, all depends on how you order it. If you order from overseas, you order, and I'm gonna leave a link to where you can get one pretty quickly. And I just feel like this is a device that you give a chance, give it, because okay, you know how this is a real device that you can have in your pocket, just right there on the go, when you're just like you chilling and you know. And I'm a type person, I really don't play like phone games like far as like the touchscreen goes, unless I have a controller attached to it or something like that. That's just me. Some people enjoy playing the touchscreen games. That's just not me. But at the same time, you know, this is a definite go-to device that just pulls out your pocket. It's got a Game Boy feel that takes you back, and playing those Game Boy games and the colors and everything just feels like a Game Boy, and enjoys it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, say for instance, you don't want to play like NES, you don't want to play like the other consoles that you really just want to just play those handheld games. This right here is the perfect handheld that you can be playing those handheld. And don't get me wrong, because I know there's another device out there which is a 35XX, which I'm definitely gonna be doing an update, showing you guys an update up on that one. But just say for instance, if you had to pick and choose, they both played a part. That's awesome. But I was just saying, say for instance, you just wanted something even smaller, or you just a fan of the Miyoo Mini, or you was just thinking about getting the Miyoo Mini because that's just your choice. But this console, this device right here is definitely a way. Yeah, definitely get one. If you've been thinking about getting one, jump on it. I think to me, it's worth every penny. Even if you had to pay a little extra from getting it, but it's worth every penny. Give it a shot. Give it a shot because and just like I said, some of them already have the cord. I mean, have the card out the box, in the box, whatever, to where that you have all the games and it's already set up, so that way you don't have to do nothing. You just basically just start playing. I haven't really got a chance to see this thing. Like, I mean, some people like, oh, can you plug it to a screen? I'm not sure. I didn't get that far in doing all that because I enjoyed the handheld for it being a handheld. That's just, this is one of those devices that I just wanted just strictly 100% playing handheld games, but I also was able to play some of these games, test out some of these games on this screen of how this looked for us, like TurboGrafx 16 CD, Sega CD. I was just like, I was like, wow, I was just amazed of playing some of these games, PlayStation 1, and I'm just amazed of seeing how this looks, just popping out of your pocket and seeing a screen like this. And I'm not looking at the resolution as far as like, I'm just get a count of it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, do the studies. This screen looks amazing just by the way it looks, and I mean, and the controls are responsive and everything. I can't stress it out enough of how this little console is just, oh my goodness. And it's been out for a while, so you should be able to get it pretty easily. But this is right here, this is perfect. This is perfect for that everyday person that just want to pull something out, boom, boom. And yeah, because there are the cheaper handhelds, but if you want something like quality and the enjoyment of everything, and I mean really playing some games, and then once you start figuring out and tampering around with things and seeing how to set it up, and get the tutorials on how to set this up and everything, wow, this is one of those handhelds you'll constantly keep coming, and the battery life lasts for a while. I mean, seriously, you're good. I forgot how many hours this thing. I stopped counting, because when you're playing these old school games, you really, it's enjoyable for real. It's definitely enjoyable in every moment, So this is the reason why I wanted to make this short video. I didn't want it to be too long with you guys. I'm just yapping, but I'm yapping over something that I just think that is amazing. That I don't know. Listen, I can't sit up there and if I can't stress out enough to give this little handheld a chance. Give it a chance. If you've been thinking about it, give it a chance. And I'm talking to the people that's just like, you're thinking about getting one. You're like, yeah, you indecisive because you've been listen, if you've been thinking about getting one of these, get one. And please go in the comments and tell me about it. Tell me about what games you want to play that's old school that you haven't seen in a long time, for real. And I know that you can go back to getting the consoles, like, go back to getting the handhelds, like the real Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance, and you pay all that money for it. But just imagine you can, and you probably have those handhelds, but getting these games and enjoying them like this, oh my goodness, definitely. Yes, you can still play your old original handhelds and enjoy those. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That is awesome. But if you wanted to just like, and you own those games, you got those games, you own them, and you want to play those games again and just seeing how they look even on a better screen, just making sure that the controls and everything, yes, this is the way for those handhelds, and having that Game Boy get seated right next to you. That's what I'm talking. That is boss right there. I love it. Yes, let me know that if you still have your Game Boy, let me know. If you still have your Game Boy Advance, let me know. If you still have your Game Gear, let me know. I would love to hear about it. And tell me some games that you haven't seen, and tell me some games if you get this, that you want to play on here. That's what I'm talking about. I love hearing that stuff. Seriously, I love hearing that stuff. I love hearing like the old school games, and we get to chatting and stuff like that. That is awesome. So, all right, you guys, enough of me yapping. I probably messed up the name. I got so excited playing this thing. I couldn't half the words I probably didn't get right. I'm serious, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, this, if it back in the day, I would my mom's would have been on my head. Yeah, for that, I'd have took that. I'd have took those. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because this right here, off the chain. All right, you guys, let me be out. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys from Gamer to Gamer. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.